You know, I just been working since I was 15, 16 and just hustling, man. My friend introduced me to you and you was doing the 100 to a meal challenge. We made some money. We turned the 100 into three and then the three into, I think, eight, and then the eight into two, three, and then the three into 8,000. And then I was like, oh shoot, man, this man is the real deal. After you did the 100 to a meal challenge, I saw it. I blew the account, whatever. But I was like, damn, man, I need to take this serious. I need to do something else, man.
So you technically took $100 to 10,000.
Yeah, I got the receipts if you want to. I could show you the receipts.
What would you say is like the most important thing when it comes to like doing what you did?
Worry about the strategy and basically take your time. Like, it's not a race. You don't have to make it in 1 week.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Swing Trading Lab podcast. Today we have a very, very special guest. His name is Bennky. He's all the way from Haiti. He came to the United States in 2010 and he just joined the community last July. And he's finally been able having some crazy results where he was able to take $700 into $10,000 in just 3 weeks. So he's here in the waiting room now. Let's let him in and actually get to hear his story and how he was able to take these $700 to these 10,000 and how he actually did it. So he's in the waiting room. Let's let him in right now.
How's it going, Alex?
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you too, bro. I just want to say I'm grateful for this opportunity to be talking to you, man.
No, bro. I mean, your story is crazy, bro. And like, I like, spending my time to speak to people like you that have appreciated this
Yeah,
strategy and done crazy stuff. So I appreciate you as well, man.
thank you, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, talk to us. So I have a little bit of your backstory, right? You're originally from Haiti, right?
Yes.
And then you came to the States 2010 and you've been in the community for how long?
For last year, July.
Okay. So about a little over a year.
Yeah.
Okay. So talk to us about your story, right? I think Haiti is probably one of the poorest countries in the world. They're like top three, something like that. Like how was that back then? How come you came to the States? Give us a little bit of your story and how you came to the position where you are now.
Okay, so I was in Haiti. Basically, I came Haiti. I was with my mom, my dad, it's just, it's sad, but my mom did a lot for us to bring
Hmm.
us over here. First, it started with me coming over here, and I was with my auntie and uncle. And then my mom and dad didn't have no papers yet.
Hmm.
So I still don't have my papers, but I just did apply for the citizenship.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna study for the test and do that. But
Hmm.
yeah, since I came with my uncle, I live with my uncle for a minute now, and my mom came in 2019, and my dad he's still over there. But now we got a house. Fast forward to now, we got a house. I'm paying the mortgage with my mom. It's just me and my mom and my sister.
Wow.
And I just been working since I was 15, 16 and just hustling, man.
Nice, man. And then, I mean, like, so when you were in Haiti, do you remember how that was over there? Because that was a long time ago before, right? Have you ever gone back?
Nah, man, I don't want to go back. It's crazy right now. I don't want to go back. But yeah, it was it's very hard. Sometimes we didn't have no food. It's very bad. It's kind of like a lot of a trauma. So
Yeah.
I just try to avoid it and I just, I'm thankful for now, I'm living better now, clean water. I'm not always sick and I eat now, so yeah.
I mean, that's crazy because, people that live here in the States, sometimes they don't even take those small stuff for granted, right? They kind of just overlook it and they normalize it. And I've been to very poor countries, I've been to Brazil, I've been to the favelas in Brazil, I've been to very poor parts of Africa as well. And like I've seen the struggles and, people in those situations, they appreciate the smallest stuff, just like a pair of shoes or a t-shirt. And,
Definitely.
like would you say that you coming from a position like that made you be more conservative in the markets or more aggressive?
More conservative, but a little more aggressive because also I'm hungry, man. So,
Hmm.
I'm just trying to make it to the next level. I had money before, but I lost it at a young age. So,
Yeah. How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Oh shit, you're young, bro. I thought you were older.
Nah, man. I'm young, man.
Okay, so talk to us a little bit about how you came across trading and how the seven-figure strategy changed things for you. Talk to us about
Okay, so basically, I first started trading like to 2021.
it.
That's
Hmm.
when my cousin he was trading, and I guess he came up off Tesla when Tesla was very basically it was like $20, $30. It was, and then he made money to where it was up 400. I think it was $2,000, and then he
Mhm.
made like 40, 50 grand. And then that's when I first got introduced into the market. But luckily me, I had, a couple of grand I had saved and I had put it on GameStop and I made close to six figures, man.
Oh wow. So wait,
Yeah.
but you actually were able to pull out the money.
Yeah. Pull out the money on Robinhood. Yeah.
Wow. Because I got involved in that, or at least I tried, but they did not let me pull out the money at all.
Oh, shoot.
I was part of
Dang.
that group of guys, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but basically I had put it in Dogecoin. I had one, but I had kept it for too long and I lost half of the money. And then
Mm,
I had put it on what was it? Dang, what was that thing called? AMC. I had put
mm,
on AMC. I had lost another half of that money. So I was left with like 20,000. So I
mhm.
just took it out and then, I just went crazy. And then my cousin introduced me into trading. So he would be sending me signals with US 30 and I just put 500. It'll go up sometimes and then it'll go down. One day I wake up, I'm up a band, I'm up $1,000, and then one day I'll be, account blown.
Yeah,
And then I just, quit it for a couple years. And then fast forward to 2024, my friend introduced me to you and you was doing the 100 to a mil challenge.
nice,
So
nice.
me and him basically paid your mentorship, basically your thing for 1,500. We went half on it, and then we thought you was gonna send the signals to us,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then we did. We made some money. We turned the 100 into three, and then the three into I think eight, and then the eight into two, three, and then the three into 8,000.
Mhm.
But there was a brokerage called Capital Core that messed us up, that fucked us up, and they said we was news trading. So
Mm,
they
because you were
took
following the trade ideas that I was sharing.
yeah. We was
Okay.
doing the 100 to a meal challenge, yeah. And then I was like, oh shoot, man, this man is the real deal. I was like, dang. But and then it broke my heart because basically they took the money back and they converted it back to 2000. So they just give us instant I guess what the thing called? Credit, some type of credit. So I was like, ah man. And then when you did the next trade, you lost, but we have credit. So once it's negative, it's gone. The whole thing is gone.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Damn. Okay, so that was your first start into the community. So you kind of jumped
yeah.
in, trying to get signals. Yeah, I don't like doing signals because I feel like it's already like sharing all of my trade ideas and educating people like on a one-on-one basis. I feel like that already is so much added pressure to myself.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Like I like just sharing the trade idea is already more than enough. And like if you just remotely pay half of, like half of the effort to pay attention to the breakdown, like you can easily just catch the trade based off of what I say. But okay, so go ahead, I'll continue. So then how did you go from then now taking the $700 to 10,000? Talk to us about that story.
Okay, so basically, I tried multiple times, man.
Yeah.
So I after you did the 100 to a mil challenge, I saw it. I blew the account, whatever. But I was like, damn, man, I need to take this serious. I need to do something else, man. Because I'm doing taxes, but I need something to take me to the next level.
Mhm.
So I just kept doing the challenge, kept doing the challenge. I was only, I was, I'm a risk. I'm not very risky, but I'm very basically management. I'm good with managing money. So I basically just save $100 every time I got 100. I put it on there, try to flip it. But I flipped $100 to basically $2,000 in June.
Okay.
But I blew the account.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fast forward to August, NZD USD. I
Hmm.
caught a 1 to 6. So
Whoa.
100, yeah, 145, and it went to $770.
Wow. Okay.
$777, yeah.
Okay. So wait, but then you took that 777 to then 10,000.
No, I turned that into 2,172 off GBP CAD.
Okay.
You was telling us to wait, but I saw the left head right shoulders pattern and I saw the break up in the retest of the neckline. And then
Hmm.
it just went down. I took that one. But like you said, when you doing a sell, you're supposed to wait for the break, retest on the daily. You wait for the daily to pull up to the area of interest. And then the next day, you wait for the shift of structure in the 4 hour and the 2 hour, 1 hour. Uh, and then I got in that one. And guess what? I made 5,000. That's the trade
Fire.
that went flew. You took that trade too.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
you was being greedy though, Loki Alex. You was
I
being
know.
greedy.
I know. I was up a one, and it's funny because I remember that exact trade. I was being very greedy. I was up a 1 to 6, and then I wanted to hold to like a 1 to 10 for whatever reason, and I ended up
Mhm.
losing the position. I didn't make a single dollar on it. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw it. I watched that video. I think you closed for 50 something K, something
Yeah,
like that.
something like so you actually made so you made 5K on that one. So now your account is at 7,000.
7.
Okay, so
Yeah.
take it to the 10 now.
I took that. You see that USD trade? USD, NZD USD trade you took? I took
Oh
that
yeah.
same one. And then I only closed for one to 1 point, I think 1 to 97.
Hmm.
So I believe I completed the challenge. That's all I needed to do, and I closed it.
Fire. So you technically took 100 bucks at 10,000.
Yeah, I got the receipts. If you want to, I could show you the receipts.
Yeah, yeah. Did you send it to Esteban? Because he'll probably be
Yeah, I
popping
sent it
it
to
throughout that.
him.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he'll be popping it up throughout the video. So talk to us throughout like that journey, right? Of you doing that. What would you say is like the most important thing when it comes to like doing what you did?
Basically, just don't worry about the challenge, like worry about the strategy. And basically take your time, like it's not a race. You don't have to make it in 1 week. Just
Hmm.
take the best A plus setups or the B plus setups or the C plus setups and just give you with the just cash out what the market give you. Just don't basically it's not a race. What I learned basically from it is basically you're just normal just like me. So
Hmm.
I feel like you just need to like basically stay focused and just catch the trade when it's there and stay up and basically follow the trading plan. That's it. That's all really I did.
Yeah, I mean, because it's really not that hard. You got to just follow the pairs that I share on the weekend and just follow the plan like that. That really makes it easier. Now, when it comes to like you learning the actual strategy within itself, what was that one thing that you were struggling prior to the strategy that I cleared up inside of the strategy?
Man, you're gonna be mad at me, but it's the first video you do every time.
The first
Lower
video,
low, lower high. Lower low, lower high, higher high, higher low.
that is what cleared it up for you.
Yes. I learned it, but I kind of like skipped past it and I forgot it.
Hmm.
So it's like when I went back, I'm like, oh, that's what he means with the entry point. When it shift
Hmm.
a structure, you wait for it to close with an engulfment, you wait for a little pullback or retracement, and then you're in.
I mean, I mean, literally, you're speaking my language. Like everything that I say, what you're saying, I can visually see it on the markets, which is good, right?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So market structure was what you were like struggling with the most before you joined the community.
Yeah. No, no, no. I just really I didn't know nothing about trading actually, really.
Oh, because you were just like not gambling, but just kind of trading off of like impulse on these other GameStops and AMC and stuff like
Yeah. Yeah, I was always a market guy. I just don't like I came from a bad experience with life when I was little, so I want the best for me, man.
that. And did you have any friends that were supportive throughout your journey, or were you kind of in it by yourself?
Now, I had some friends supported to my journey, but the friends, they always sit on the sideline. They wait till you hit the 10K to be like, "Oh, I should have been there with you."
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I just, try to stay to myself. And they want me to send signals down, but I was like, nah, I'm trying to be like you, man. I want you to learn. Like I'll
Yeah.
tell you what to look for, but I'm not gonna tell you how to get in and stuff. Like tell you when to get in.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the mindset. That way you don't have that added pressure. People don't understand that there really is an added pressure while other people are in the trade. Like 80% of trading can really just come down to psychological and decision making at the point of view, entering, managing, or exiting the trade. And
Yeah.
like sending signals, impacts all of that. But okay, fire. So you're able to take 700 to 10K. And right now you said that you're helping your mom, that you guys have a mortgage and you're helping her out.
Yeah, I basically paid almost the whole thing because of I have a tax business, so I saved the money and I just take it every month. Basically with the 10,000, I took out
Mhm.
$6,000 and I'm leasing my first office in October.
Fire. So you could continue to scale your business pretty much.
Yeah.
And I like that. So you don't want to be a full-time trader. You just want to use trading to have like an added source of income and then you go back and forth, or do you want to be a full-time trader?
I want to be a full-time. I want to do both.
Wait, you don't want to do both or you do?
No, I want to do both. I want to
Oh,
do
okay.
both.
Okay,
Yeah, I already
okay.
made an LLC. It's called Louis Premier Financial, and
Hmm.
basically, I have an LLC where I'll be doing basically. I don't know how to set it up. I'll look it up later on, but
Hmm.
I'll basically when I start getting real trading money, like hundreds of thousands of dollars, I'll learn how to do all of that, and with
Hmm.
my taxes, and that's really it, man. I just want to, scale up and do what you do, man.
Yeah.
Basically, I love your life, man. No cap.
I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I mean,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that you have like a business and that you have something that brings you a constant cash flow. So you can kind of do these higher risk things on the side, right? You know, you can take your $100 to 10,000 and it not affect your main source of income, right? And that you
No.
and that you can balance both of them. Because if you were to just have a full added pressure on you that it's just trading income and then you just completely throw the business to the side, you might go crazy, right? Because you might end a 2, 3 losing streak and you might rethink your whole entire life decision. So I think you accepting the fact that you can do both and that it doesn't take time away from one another, I think that's very powerful. Do you agree that it doesn't take all the time in the day that you really have to be involved at certain times, or what are your thoughts on that?
Basically, since I did the 100 to 10K challenge, I've been, been on the market actively more. But I
Hmm.
need to I took a loss last week from GBB USD.
Hmm.
Um, I have 3,000 now. So basically, I made money. I made the 3,000 back
Hmm.
from basically what was it called again? AUDJPY. But I closed for 101 because it was tripping because of the news, so I didn't want to stay in it. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what's AUDJPY right now? Let me see. Let me check it out right now.
right now, I think I like it
Oh,
right
wow.
now
Yeah.
for I don't
Looks
know,
good.
bro.
Let me see the daily time frame. It looks okay. I mean, you got to remember this is a counter trend trade, so that's
Yeah.
kind of the only thing. So, okay, so you say that the lower high and lower lows were your kind of like aha moment. So once you saw
Yeah.
it right there. Now, if you were to share with somebody one piece of advice during their trading journey, like let's say this is Benki as he's about to get started into the community, what would be the one piece of advice that you'd be like, hey, look, make sure you do this and you're going to save yourself a lot of time and don't overlook it.
Top down analysis.
Hmm. Why is that?
Base because you have to know what direction the market is going, first of all. If you don't know the direction that the market is going, you don't know what the heck you're doing, man.
Hmm.
You're just pressing buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Like what? You have to know what the market is going and area of interest the most too.
Hmm. Which one would you rather have, like two time frames in sync or a strong area of interest?
Shoot.
That's a good question.
um that okay, if you I think 2 time frames in sync because the counter trend trades are very, very risky and I try to stay away from those.
Okay, so you don't find yourself taking the counter trend trades much.
No, I only take it when I see you say it's a big potential one, and I was like, okay, Alex, I'll look at it, and then I'll analyze it, and then I'll say, yeah, I got in.
Okay, and then inside of the community, what would you say is the most valuable part of being part of the community? Is it the community, the videos, the Sunday swings? What's your favorite?
I like Sunday Swings. I like the videos, and I like the community. So Sunday Swings first, the videos, because sometimes when I'm bored or anything, I just play back on my TV. I just log into the school. I think you can mirror screen it. I think that's
Yep.
what it's called. I
Yeah,
just
mirror
watch it
screen.
on the TV, and then I like the community because I like the feedback. I like I like answering people questions on there too. I try to be more active now, and yeah. Oh, I have a question for you. How
Yeah,
do I
please.
get inside no BS trading?
Bro, getting into no BS is like I'll talk to Esteban. Like basically you gotta apply to it. It's just like so the way no BS works, bro, is like I'm literally like reviewing everybody's trades. So like
Mm,
it takes a lot of my time because it's like a one-on-one mentorship, Like I'm literally going in there, I'm reviewing people's trades, they're asking me open mic questions. It's like if we were to be on a call like this one-on-one, but with like
mm,
15 other guys, pretty much 20 other guys. So
okay.
it's like a very personalized mentorship. And if I let too many people in there, like it won't be a personalized mentorship anymore. It turns into like one big massive thing. And it's only like a license for 6 months, right? Because I personally think that I only need to work with you like one-on-one for 6 months. And then like you should be
Mm,
good to go, right? So
yeah.
like, we try like as these months rotate, we like people come in, like whenever like 10 people leave, we let 10 people in, 10
True.
people leave, 10 people in, stuff like that.
Okay, okay, okay.
But I'll talk to Stan so we get you in there because you know
Okay.
like the language that you're speaking, the way you're breaking it down, like everything you're saying, I can visually see it on the market, and it's good, right? Because
Yeah.
like, you want to have that approach because like I don't want to help you go from like a beginner trader to understanding the strategy. Like I want to help you from understanding the strategy to like perfecting and mastering it, right?
Yeah.
It's like the next level stuff. But I mean, yeah, bro, is there anything that you want to ask me, anything you want to break down? Like, this is your time, right? So talk to me.
Okay, so I have a question. Do you still journal your trades?
No, bro, I have not. No.
Okay.
No. I guess you can say I do journal my trades in a way
Mm,
by just leaving the risk to reward tool like this. And you gotta remember, man, like when I'm teaching these people on the no BS or even you guys inside of the community, like I'm almost like I'm like forcing myself to journal and forcing myself to like rethink what I did when I entered the trade. So it forces me to get better. But the way I journal my trades is by having the risk to reward tool here, and I just go back
hmm
and I look at the trades that I entered. So then I can actually know, okay, cool, I entered here. Like this is my form of journaling, but no,
Okay.
I don't actually journal anymore.
Okay, you talking my language because I was doing the same thing. I just wanted to know if you still journal it, like, also too.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, I have another question. Even if the area of interest is solid, what makes you still don't take the trade, even if it break retest and gives you the shift of structure? Because I know you say you gotta look back and take a look back and see for what the trade really is. So,
Yeah.
like, how do you like know, even if the trade don't look right or something? I wouldn't say it doesn't look right, but how do you know based off like, your gut feeling?
Yeah, and that's literally what the no BS is about. Because there's sometimes that the strategy is met to the perfection,
Yeah.
and I just don't take the trade, and I happen to either avoid a loss or miss out on a win. But it's just more of like an intuition thing, maybe because the daily time frame doesn't have that extra confirmation. So it primarily always goes back to the higher time frame because I want to make sure that what the higher like I'm following what the higher time frame is doing. I'm not just doing something based off of the lower time frame. Because
Okay.
like perfect example could just be like these moves over here, for example. Like for example, this one right here, AUD CAD, right? Like within
Yeah.
this week, you didn't expect this weekly candlestick to have a retracement and within this same week to have the reaction and have the push up, right? So like let's say this trade does make it to this area of interest right now on this weekly time frame, and then I
Yeah.
have the daily rejection candlestick, and then I probably have the shift of structure. I'm not going to be interested in taking the trade because I don't expect the same weekly candlestick to have the pullback and have the push, right? I expect
Okay.
the next week to
Next
have
week
the
have the
push.
push. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes sense. Just the opposite of sales, basically.
Something like that, yeah. Like I don't expect the whole move to happen within 1 week. I expect for it to always be like 1 week pullback, maybe 1 week stop, and then the next week a push.
Okay.
Typically, right? Depends more or less how it goes.
Okay. So usually when I take some trades, I notice that when the EMA is not under or above it, or like when it's not scraping the candlesticks, um the trades don't hit for me. Do you notice that for you too?
No, I almost consider like removing the EMA because like the EMA is different on every time frame, right? Like on the daily EMA, the EMA is way down here. I mean, on the weekly, it's way down there. On the 4 hour, it's like a lot closer. It's actually below price. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really take the EMA into consideration now.
Okay. So did you break your last winning streak of 14?
No, I haven't broken my 14 winning streak. No, not yet.
Ah, dang, man.
Yeah. I
And then
my longest winning streak was 14 weeks, and that's when I was sending signals. So it's like verified. But
oh, okay.
that was a really long time ago.
Yeah, man. And RIP Jordan, he did 23. So
I know, bro, my
yeah.
boy, dog. I know. And like that was 100% legit. Like in a signal group, like you can't fake that. You can't cap that. So
Yeah, you can't. You can't.
yeah.
So what made you decide to teach others?
Bro, it just became a thing that I just started posting on social media just to start flexing, just for like for the gram stuff, just like back in the day. And bro, people just started
Hmm.
asking for like help, and I just started teaching. And then it got to the point where it had like a double benefit, right? Like, you built a following and then you also help
Yeah.
people. And bro, like for me now, it's at the point where like I need to teach people because it just keeps me in check. Like at the point where I am
Yeah.
now with like my trading account balance, like it's very easy to fuck up. So whenever I'm about to like do a wrong decision, I'm like, I'm gonna have to get on a call with the no BS guys or even the people on swings in the community, and like I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to explain why I did what I did. You know what?
Mhm.
It's gonna be better if I just don't do that and I just trade how I'm supposed to, you know? So It actually
Okay.
helps me a lot teaching people.
Okay. I did something similar to you. I recorded the 100 to 10K on my Instagram. So
Oh,
I
fire. That's sick. I'll
yeah.
check it out. Is what's your at?
It's Kino Black. Out Ke. Out.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Yeah,
else?
just comment on my post or shoot me a DM or something. I'll check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. For sure. Fire. I'll do
Thank
that.
you, man. And
Yeah.
then basically, so how do you basically you have I know you had much of a success, right? So
Mhm.
what's your why and that keeps you filled up every day besides helping people that wants to trade? Like what
I
makes
just
you
Yeah, I just want to be able to be the best version of myself that I possibly could be. I feel like I have so much potential just as a human and who I like where
Mhm.
I can go and what I can do that I get motivated to be the best version of myself that I possibly could be.
Okay. Okay, and I heard you in the other podcast with Steven and stuff. Steven asked a lot of questions I wanted to ask, so you pretty
Yeah.
much summed it up for me.
Yeah.
But I heard you doing a hedge fund. That's perfect, man. I'm proud of
Yeah.
you and I
Yeah.
congratulate you and keep going.
Yeah, yeah. I have a fun that I'm working on. Yeah. I've never
That's
said that
good.
like on this side of the social media, but yeah, I have something that I'm cooking up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, it's just, I'm just, I just love you, man, so
Yeah.
I just, I just want to be the best trader also like you. So I try to like watch every video you load up on YouTube and stuff. I follow you actively, man. So
No, and bro, I appreciate the loyalty to that, bro, and you know, being
yeah,
here
man.
and you trusting in me to have the education for you to succeed is the
Mhm.
best type of like love that I can get, you know, like I appreciate that, like you can't even
Thanks,
imagine, bro.
man.
It's an honor,
You're
honestly.
welcome, man. And
Yeah.
then I have one last question. It seems like you never fight adversity, do you?
Fight adversity. Do you mean like haters?
Yeah, like haters, like, how do you like basically like sometimes when like you feel down, like how do you overcome it or like, even if even when you're multimillionaire and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, bro, the way I look at it is like it could always be worse, right? You could always be in a worse situation than the one that you're in.
Mhm.
And, you know, I know 100,000 billion people would switch their position to be in mine any day. Even on my worst day, they would do that. So I don't take that lightly, you know, like I appreciate every single moment, even when it might seem like it's bad. I understand that it's better than a lot of other people. So I don't take it for granted, pretty much.
Okay. That's good. And I don't like funded accounts. I don't know why, but I'm staying away from them. But I
Yeah.
have, 4 grand my personal account right now, so I'm trying to grow it to basically, trying to grow it to however I can. I don't have
Yeah.
a set number, but I just want to grow it to like, to 100K. And I'm
Yeah.
starting another challenge, 1,050K next month. So
Okay, fire. Good luck. I mean, bro, document that one as well. And we hope I want to run back a part two if you do that. If you take 1,000 or 50,000, bro, we're running part two 100%.
all right, bet. Okay, bet. I stay in Orlando, so
Oh,
I stay in
say
Florida.
you're close.
Yeah, I'm close. So. Yeah. And then last, I just want to do a video, for youth for Instagram. That's all, man.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, my bad. I got another phone is messed up, but I got the
Bro,
17 now too. So
bro, my phone's still broken as shit. What's up? What's up?
what's up, man?
All right, we did the podcast. How'd you like it? So you gotta tell me your story, bro.
So I like it a lot, man.
Yeah,
Basically, it just fueled me up to, keep going and talking to you, man. So yeah, that's really it, man.
for sure. I mean, bro, we'll be in contact. Wish you success on your next challenge, and we'll be talking and see you inside the community.
All right, thank you, man.
For sure.
All
Take it
right,
easy,
bye.
bro. See you.
All right, man.
Bye.